Hello everyone. In this lesson you can learn about the simple present. So now we are going to start with the first step, which is the uses of simple present. There are many uses of simple present, but we are going to deal with the common uses. So let's start. The first use is when we talk about something which is generally true. As an example, the sun sets in the west. Second use is permanent situations. As an example, she works at a hospital. Third use is future timetables. As an example, the tree leaves at 10 a.m. The fourth use and the last one, habits. As an example, I brush my teeth in the morning. Now, let's talk about the rules of simple present. So to form the simple present, you need to remember some certain rules. These rules are for the third person singular pronouns, which are he, she, and it. In general, with the regular verbs, we add s at the end of the verb. For example, work becomes works, eat becomes eats, play becomes plays, swim becomes swims, write becomes writes. But with the verbs which are irregular, like the verbs which end with consonant and y, we remove the y and we add ies to the verb. For example, study becomes studies, cry becomes cries, try becomes tries, spy becomes spies, fly becomes flies. And the verb which end with o, sh, tch, and double s, we add es at the end of the verb. For example, go becomes goes, wash becomes washes, watch becomes watches, mix becomes mixes, kiss becomes kisses. Now we are going to deal with the forms of simple present. The first one is positive or affirmative form. The rule is subject plus verb plus s or es or ies plus object plus complement. Make negative using don't or doesn't. We use doesn't again with the third person singular pronouns, he, she, or it. So the rule is subject plus don't or doesn't plus verb in base form plus object plus complement. The third one, which is the interrogative form. Make questions with do or does. Again, we use does with the third person singular pronouns, he, she, or it. So the rule is do or does plus subject plus verb in base form plus object plus complement. So now here are some examples for you. Let's start with the first one. He reads a newspaper every morning. The verb here is in affirmative form. The second example. He doesn't read a newspaper every morning. The verb here is in negative form. The third one. Does he read a newspaper every morning? So the verb here is in the interrogative form. It is a question. So if the answer is positive, we answer with yes, he does. And if the answer is not positive, it means that it is negative, so we answer with no, he doesn't. So here are some other examples with the third person plural pronouns. let's start with the first one. They play football every Sunday. So, as you notice, the verb here is in positive form. Second one, they don't play football every Sunday. So, the verb here is in negative form. The third one, do they play football every Sunday? So, the verb here is in interrogative form. So, again, if the answer is positive, we answer like that. Yes, they do. And if the answer is not positive, it means that it is negative, so we answer like that. No, they don't. So the last step that we are going to talk about is keywords. These words will help you to know that you have to use simple present. So let's start with the first one. Every. So every week, every day, every month. Okay. Second one, once a week. Third one, usually. Fourth, always. Fifth, often or often. Sixth, never. Seventh, sometimes. And thank you for watching. See you next lesson, inshallah.